Did a video last night talking about how Vice President Kamala Harris is going to probably put a Republican in her cabinet. And that's common for a lot of presidents to put members of the opposition party in their cabinet, at least one at some level of a position to get a good idea of what's going on. You work across the aisle, bipartisan, things like that. And it doesn't hurt to have an opposition idea so you get a feel for how the whole country feels. And now, after that interview, J.D. Vance comes out and says, "Oh, of course Donald Trump would put a Democrat in his party or in his cabinet." He says, "Well, we got Robert F. Kennedy Jr., we've got Tulsi Gabbard." Well, RFK Jr. just ran as an independent because the Democrats didn't want him to be on the ballot, and he wasn't getting any support. He may kind of be a Democrat, but he leans so far to the right, it's not funny. He sounds almost like Donald Trump on a lot of issues. And Tulsi Gabbard left the Democratic Party in 2022. There is not bipartisan support for Donald Trump. However, there is bipartisan support for Vice President Kamala Harris. You have the Republicans for Harris movement. You have red states for Harris. There is a movement within the Republicans to side with Vice President Kamala Harris. It leads me to believe that she's going to win this election, but it's more bluster and smoke coming from J.D. Vance and Donald Trump's campaign, where they just say whatever they want because they think it sounds good. They think they got to come out now and say that they would put a Democrat in their cabinet, even though Donald Trump did not have a Democrat in his cabinet during his first term. And during that term, he fired a lot of his cabinet members and replaced them as it went on because he put in people who didn't know what they were doing. So I don't expect Donald Trump to win, but should he win, I do not expect him to put a Democrat on his cabinet because that Democrat would make Donald Trump look stupid, and Donald Trump cannot handle looking stupid. But again, J.D. Vance is just saying whatever because he thinks the media needs to hear this, and he thinks if the American people hear him say it, it'll take some of that momentum away from Vice President Kamala Harris, and it's not going to. It doesn't matter that he says he's going to do this because the American people know better.